channel. I'm Rachel. I'm a life and health coach and a mindfulness facilitator. So what does that even mean? Basically, I help people create the life that they love to live. Too often people feel alone and stuck in life. We suffer in silence in jobs we hate, toxic relationships and debilitating health conditions that are chronic. But you don't need to live your whole life in suffering. After finding different ways of creating wellness and relieving stress in my life, my passion is to help others do the same. Creating a mindfulness practice has transformed my way of thinking, how I feel emotionally and physically, and how I experience my life. In short, it has given me peace. I wanted to create a space where I can share my nuggets of knowledge with whoever may need it, because if there's anything I've learned, it's learning is freedom. I have learned that the key to making changes is raising our self-awareness, understanding ourselves better, and being mindful of the choices we make. Our biggest obstacles in making changes is definitely ourselves and our inability to understand who we are. Mindfulness isn't just a stress tool you can take out of your toolbox whenever times get tricky. Creating a life mindfully and with intention allows us to own our choices, get control back over our lives, and live a life of meaning and purpose. Hopefully, my videos will give you an introduction to what mindfulness truly is. They should also help you tackle some surprisingly common habits, mindsets, and beliefs that people tend to pick up when they're living mindlessly. You can find more information about the extra services and resources I provide on my website, which I will link below. Right, here we go. Let's dive in. You may have heard the concept of mindfulness before. A common misconception about mindfulness is you might have to sit on the floor for hours on end, meditating, cross-legged, but that just isn't the case. Feel free to do that if you want to, it's just not a requirement to build a mindfulness practice. Yes, meditation can be used to build a mindfulness practice, but it's only one of many tools that you can use. Mindfulness isn't just a list of stress relief techniques. It's a way of thinking and being in your life. It's a way of paying attention in a particular way to one thing at a time. It's essentially moving away from a mindless state. So in today's society, it's pretty normal to live in autopilot. Our thinking and behaviour has become automatic, and that serves many just fine. But for most of us, we find it hard to sit still, unwind, and just be okay with doing nothing. This can leave us very dependent on everything around us to be a certain way for us to feel okay. We've essentially surrendered the control of how we feel to those things external to us. We're experiencing a mental health crisis, especially in our younger generations, and it's never been more important to raise our self-awareness about how we're thinking and how we're feeling. So a lot of people presume that they are who they are and they just can't change it. They believe that their brain grows, it gets set and stagnant, and it's unable to change. That's simply just not true. The brain is constantly processing new information and trying to make sense of it. If we repeat something over and over again, it becomes a habit. So then we no longer need to consciously decide to do it. If we want to change the way we think, we need to introduce a new concept and practice it. This is called neuroplasticity. It's the ability to create new neural pathways in the brain through growth and experience. If we look at the brain as a muscle, we can look at training it through shifting our attention from one thing to another. If one of your problems is overthinking and you can't switch off, one of the goals of mindfulness is to be able to look at thinking as a tool that you can pick up and put down, rather than constantly experiencing a constant stream of thoughts. If you've struggled in the past and present with overthinking, anxiety, depression, if you get caught up in your head a lot and it causes you emotional upset, a mindfulness practice can help you disengage from your thoughts so you don't have to feel everything you're thinking. My goal is to create a library of content here for you to access and raise your own self-awareness and create your own mindfulness practice. If you want help to kickstart your mindfulness practice, I've created a 3-week course that you can sign up for free. I'll leave the details below in the description box. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below, or you can find my contact details in the description box below. And if you'd like to stay updated on my next video upload, you can hit the subscribe button.